Something that makes it obvious that it's a human as opposed to a computer is that humans are really unpredictable and they do sort of more random things than computers do. So computers, we have to sort of pretend to be random by programming in random choices. They're not really random. They're the best that we possibly can. They usually go off some sort of calculation based on the exact time down to milliseconds or something. So they'll be different every time. And they're pretty close to random. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get the computer to say something random. I'll just clear off what I had in the previous video. How on earth do I say something random? Well, um, I think the first thing is when I say random, it's probably just going to select from a list of choices, right? So um, I could I could make a new variable called I don't know, phrases, for example. I'm just calling it that. It could be anything. And I could set phrases to be a list of a few things. Now, the way that you make a list in Python is you use these square brackets. And so I could put a few phrases in here separated by comments. So, ugh would be one. The weather is nice today. 今日天氣好好。The weather is nice today. 今日の天気がいいですね. All right, weather's nice today. Um, and another one could be I hate computers, which is funny because he is a computer or she, but let's go with that. So those phrases. If I said print phrases, it's just going to print the whole list inside these square brackets, which is not really what I want. I want it to print one thing out of the list, a random choice. So luckily there's a module for that. So we import random. And then I'll just separate out these uh, parentheses here to make it obvious what I'm doing. There's a random dot choice function. And if I put the phrases inside this random dot choice, it'll just select one of them. Hopefully this works. So I clicked play. It says the weather's nice today. Clicked play. I hate computers. The weather's nice today. Ugh. Weather's nice today. That seems to be working well. If you want to make a really long list of stuff to make your chatbot really unpredictable, I suggest you do something like this. It's still working. Okay, so I suggest you set it up like this. So you put the opening parenthesis and then indent, and you can just list as many of these as you want down the page. Yep, that's gone into the mix there as well, etc. So I think if you had a list of 20 or 30 of those, then it would become a lot more realistic. Just a note, if you did have a list of seriously 20 or 30 of those, if you click this little arrow here, it would then hide them all for you, and it's not taking out all of your code base, and you can just remember that the phrases were there. Yeah, again, I hope that makes your chatbot a bit more realistic, and uh, add your own creative touch to it and flair. And I look forward to chatting to him or her.